we're just going to wait a few minutes for everybody to log on and get ready to roll. So we're just waiting for a few minutes. They're trying to act quiet, and I'm like, it's fine. It's all good. So, because usually it takes like the first minute for everybody to see us anyway. So, all good, all good. All right, so I'm going to flip this around because nobody needs to see up my nose. That's good enough. Turn that down. Turn that there. That down. Maybe kind of. Oh, this. You go back. You go back. Back. Yeah. There we go. Hey, and now we're cooking with gas. So first and foremost, if you have a privacy setting on any of your accounts, I am not going to see your claim. So I do have some one-off items, and if I see somebody claiming it on my platform here, I'll say the name of who won that claim. So there's no miscommunication. I mean, Mercury's in retrograde, for Pete's sake. So we'll make sure everything is all hunky-dory here. So, but the first things first is I want to show you some of these. We're still kind of waiting for everybody to log on here a minute, but these are some Tiger Eye skulls. Arr. So these are my Tiger Eye skulls right here. They were $9.99. I'm gonna let them go for $5.55. And Gold Tiger Eye is probably the #1 crystal for guys, especially because it really helps their solar plexus. It's a very masculine crystal. You'll hear me say masculine, feminine a lot, but this is a really masculine crystal. So this is really good for ladies who need to pull into their masculinity too. So let me see if I can get focus. Focus. No focus. Maybe focus. There we go. So anyway, that is the skulls that I'm talking about. So if you're interested, all you have to do is say claim A48 or even claim. I have about, it looks like about 17 of these. So if you're interested, just say claim, and then all you have to do is message me what your email address is, and I will send you an invoice tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. So if you're interested, just say claim, and I will get you hooked up with the Gold Tiger Eye skulls. Again, this one is a really good one for trying to pull into your own personal power. This is a great one to help release fear and anxiety as well. It's a really good one for that. It also, the reason why I really like Tiger Eyes too is because for people that travel, this is a really good travel crystal. If you have anxiety with traveling, or if things always seem to kind of fall apart when you're traveling, the combination of malachite and Gold Tiger Eye is awesome for travel. So these, again, are Gold Tiger Eye. They're real flashy. You can see that nice flash. So, because all Gold Tiger Eye will flash like that or have that nice sheen or shine to it. So if you're interested, like I said, just say claim 48. Vicki already has one. So if you're interested, say that, and then just email me on Awakenings of Omaha's Facebook page. Just message me your email address. I'll find it there, and then I'll send you an invoice via PayPal. You do not have to pay for it via PayPal. You could still do it with a credit card through PayPal. So you don't have to sign up through PayPal if you don't want to. All righty, so I got one more Gold Tiger Eye little thing to show you, and that is going to be Gold Tiger Eye acorns. So I have some little acorns for $5.55 as well. Whoa, my acorn's rolling. So, but I got some cute little acorns. I think I only have 6 acorns. So if you want an acorn, just say claim acorn or A47. So, and you can see that nice flash to it right there. So real nice flash right there. But I have, like I said, only about 6. I only have 6. I only got like 6 in the jar. So these were $9.99. I'm letting them go for $5.55. Again, this is a great one for travel, a good one for people that have depression, people that have tummy issues, especially IBS or digestion issues. Gold Tiger Eye is excellent. So again, that's $8.47, $5.55 for the Gold Tiger Eyes. Next up is going to be, I have 2 of these available, and they're the same, but they are, you can see how flashy it is. It is gold stone or gold sandstone. So gold sandstone is really good for people with kind of a sour attitude. It kind of kicks their butt to get their attitude adjusted. So Mary, I got you for A48, but it really helps to motivate creativity. I really like gold stone for people that have joint or tendon type of issues. because it really helps to loosen that up. Mary, I got you for A47. Perfect for removing heavy emotions. Good for strengthening the circulatory system. But like I said, I really like the reason why this is so shiny, first of all, is yes, it is man-made, but most of it is made of copper. That's what makes it sparkle. So is the copper inside here. So it does hold properties, all right? And then lastly, like I said, it's really good to have a happy, positive attitude if you're just kind of have a sour attitude. Lastly, the best thing that I could tell you about Goldstone, especially blue or green Goldstone, is it really helps with nightmares, especially with kids. So oftentimes kids will come into the store and they're going to pick out Goldstone, and I can almost always guarantee that they got nightmares. So, but it really helps with that. So I only have 2 of those available. All righty. Next up is going to be, ooh, let's do the sphere. This one. So this guy was, ooh, how much was it? He was $44.44. So you can see the black tourmaline within this one. So it's a clear quartz with black tourmaline. That's what that is. So black tourmaline is the #1 crystal to rid negativity. All right. So I only have one of these available. So the first one to claim it gets it, but it's basically clear quartz amplifies all crystals. So having the black tourmaline in there is the same thing as having like a black tourmaline sphere, only I think it's prettier. Really good for eliminating negative behavior or like destructive behavior. Good for balancing the yin yang energy. But really, this is your #1 protection against anything negative. Or if you have like an area in the home where it feels a little creepy, that's probably where I would put this, but it's very, very, very protective, very protective. So I only have one of those available. And like I said, A39. So if you're interested, just say claim A39 and we will move on to the next one. Whoop. All right. Next one is going to be, I have 2 of these available, but I have 2 different numbers because they are different colored, and I wanted to give you guys the pick here. So the first one is going to be A45, and the second one is going to be A44. These are going to be $44.44. So one is more blue, one is more turquoisey blue. This is Shattuckite. Now, Shattuckite is a very, very calming, soothing, woo-saw type of crystal. All right, very calming. This was, I think, $69. These were $69. I'm going to let them go for $44. These are the only 2 that I have at this size. This one is more blue colored. The other one is a little bit more turquoisey green. You can kind of see that color right there. So I got a light so you could see it with the light. But Shattuckite I love because it contains 3 crystals in one: azurite, chrysocolla, malachite. So if it had what is it? A kick of chrysocolla, azurite, and another one would be quantum quattro. I'm missing it, but either way, it's basically holds 3 crystals in one. I love Shattuckite because this is one that will help you through the dark night by slowly releasing your emotions and owning them as you go. Number 2, it really helps you to be able to speak with integrity. I'll be real with you. Every once in a while, if I feel a little wonky, I'll make sure to grab some Shattuckite, and believe it or not, I'll stick it in my bra when I'm up on stage, because when I'm speaking, it helps people to hear what I'm saying and retain what I'm saying. So this is a really good one for teachers or professors or people that speak for a living. Really good in a meditation room so you can be able to communicate with your spirit guides with clairaudient, which is the ability to hear. And then lastly, again, it's really good for meditation. It calms the brain during meditation, so you're able to kind of calm the mind a little bit easier. So again, these are fairly rare birds. You usually don't come across spheres of Shattuckite, but I was able to score 2 of them. And like I said, they were $69. I'm going to let them go for $44.44. So, all righty, because the blue one is the A44 and the more turquoisey green one is A45. So we'll put him here. And we'll put him here. All right. Next up is going to be, I only have one available, and when he's gone, he's gone. He's for $9.99, A43. He is a hematite, but he's like got tiger. So it's red tiger eye and hematite together. So it's considered tiger iron in a way, but not. April, you got A45. But this one is extremely grounding. You can see how red, you get the red in the gray in there. So the gray that you see is the hematite. The red that you see is the red tiger eye. This is a very, very grounding crystal. This would be one that you just want to stick in your pocket if you feel discombobulated, especially after a solar flare, especially after we've had kind of a big shift. This is the one that you're going to want in your pocket. It is very, very, very grounding. I mean, it's like a lead weight. It's going to really ground you and ground you hard. So, but hematite's probably my number 2 grounder. It's really good for blood circulation or circulatory issues. So anybody that's got a circulatory issue, hematite's the way to go. Hematite, hemoglobin. And then lastly, it really helps to balance the meridian lines in the body, not necessarily the chakra system, but the meridian lines. And it, like I said, it does help with all sorts of blood stuff. This is a great one to even have, like if you sit on it in an office to help you ground. You could also kind of put it in your desk or put it fairly near you so it can help you to ground down. And again, I only have one. It's A43. That's going to be $9.99. Okay, next one is I only have one of these. It's a labradorite butterfly. He's right there. He was $19.99, but he's going to be A2. We're going to let him go for $9.99. Like I said, I only have one labradorite. Labradorite's the number 1 crystal for Psychic Abilities 101. So you can see that labradorite detail right there. And again, I only have one. So when he's gone, he's gone. It's A42. You can see that blue flash a little bit there for you too. So yeah, you just claim with the letters, Jennifer. So, but yep, I only have one available, $9.99. That's A42, or claim labradorite butterfly, however you want to do it. I'm not too picky. Sorry, didn't mean to make you guys sick there. Okay, next up is I got a couple things of sodalite, but I will show you this sodalite first. And again, I only have one of these. He's faceted. You can see the faceted. He was, how much was he? $39.99. This is probably my number 1 crystal for throat or thyroid issues right here. So this is a really nice piece of sodalite. It's a faceted sodalite sphere. You don't need a sphere stand with it because it is faceted. That's A40. He's $24.44. And sodalite's a really, really good one for people that can't remember things that they're learning. So it helps you to retain information. Good for creativity. Really good right now in Mercury retrograde because it helps with miscommunication. So Jennifer, you got the A40. So really good for miscommunication. I'll show you the next sodalite one I've got. And that's these right there. I'm like, what? They're mushrooms. So this one is A38. These were $14.44. These are the mushrooms right here. So these are sodalite mushrooms, A38. I've got whatever's in the jar. So, but again, sodalite is really good also for colds and flus. This is one, along with moss agate, that if you have autoimmune issues, if you have colds, flus, things like that, this is an excellent one for you to have on you. And again, that's A38. These are little mushrooms. They were $14.44. We're going to let them go for $8.88. And then lastly, it really helps people that have panic attacks because it calms the brain. This is a very calming, soothing crystal. So, all right. So I've got a couple of those mushrooms. A38 for $8.88 for the mushrooms. Mushrooms. Oop. Oop. Thanks, Jess. Jess is the shit. Okay. I have 3 of these, but I think I'll do 1 and 2 and 3. So there's 1, there's 2, and there is 3. They're all the same price. One's $49.50. Let's do this and make life simple, shall we? 50 and 51. Aha. So I got 49, I got 50, and I got 51. These are green calcite or pistachio calcite hearts. I will give you guys a little stand to come with these as well. So, but this is green calcite. They were $29. I'm gonna let them go for $17.77. So They're really, like I said, this one in particular is really nice and clear. This one is pretty clear with a little bit of the white calcite right there on the corner. And then this one is just, he's his own unique bird. See, he's just got a spot and everything. So, but I'll get you a little stand so they can stand up like that, little clear acrylic stand. But green calcite's really good for people that, like me, in the ag business, or people that are got the green thumb. It's a really good one to have near plants. Plants love green calcite. This is another one that's going to help you overcome addictions, compulsions, OCD type stuff. Really good for anybody with tumors. I like calcite really for the body, especially the bones and tumors, and other malignancy stuff. This one does, green calcite's really good for, because pyrite is a really good one to manifest money. Green calcite helps to like maintain it, if that makes sense. So green calcite's more of a maintainer with the money inflow. And it's really good for like stability of business, stuff like that. Lastly, it does help with psychic abilities and increasing that stuff. So again, these are 3 different kind of hearts. One's 49, 50, 51. So I'll show you again. There's 49 right there. Like I said, he's a beautiful green. I mean, it's kind of like a, I don't know, different kind of green. So there's that one. And then A51 is already gone because Jennifer got that. So then I'll show you A50 because, like I said, he's just a unique bird. See, he's got that little spot, and then he's got like a streak, white streak on the back. So again, that one is A50. There's A50, 49. I don't want to screw them up. 50's got the dot. Thanks, Jeff. Next up is, I only have one of these available, and when he's gone, he's gone. He is red jasper, but he's brecciated, however you want to pronounce that. Brecciated jasper is the one, it's my anger crystal. It's for people who hold on to anger. It helps them to release the anger in an easier way instead of nuclear. So also it's really, it's a pretty good grounding stone, but I like red jasper or brecciated jasper more or less for energy. This is my pump up, let's get you going. Like, this is what you want to have with you when you're working out. It's really good for increasing energy and increasing blood flow within the body. So it really gets you going. Lastly, it does help with allergies, and it is a pretty grounding crystal as well. So I like these, especially for angry dudes. But because most dudes go with pyramids, I don't know why, but most guys are really attracted to pyramids, whereas girls are more attracted to spheres and hearts. So, but this is a really good one for a guy who's got an attitude issue, and they can keep it at work. So it kind of keeps them, a little in check. All right. Next up is a big old chunk of blue. Oh, I didn't get the, they have an A. You can write one on there if you want, or a B even, that's fine. So I will go to the Mookaite Jasper Moons. Mookaite Moons. Most of these, not gonna lie, are like this yellow maize color. So really good for the solar plexus, really good for increasing, like I said, it's for depression. Really good one for depression. I like this one, Mookaite, because it covers the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. And that is usually the weakest one on women. Men hold it very strong. Women hold it pretty weak. So I like Mookaite for girls to stabilize, balance, and kind of get them moving forward a little bit. This is a good one for overcoming procrastination. And if you got a kick of anxiety with it, Mookaite is perfect. It's really good for ladies who have a hard time making decisions. This one helps you to get your decisions made a little bit quicker. It's said to have anti-aging properties. And lastly, it's really good for kiddos that are trying to settle into a new home. So really good for that. But most of these are going to be that yellow brown color. So some of them have a little bit of red to it, but most of them are a yellow beigey brown color. That's why I want to get rid of these, because these were $9.99, but we're going to let them go for $4.44. So, all right, Kate, I got you, or Kat, I got you down one. Jennifer, I'll pick you out a really unique one. So I got that. Let me see. I want to pick a good one for Kat too. Oh, here's one with a little, wait, is that got purple? Oh yeah, that one's different. I'll give her that one. So Okay, Benita, I got you down for one. And like I said, all you guys have to do, ooh, that's, Benita, I'm going to get you this one because he's got a, like a purple cut up cool streak to him. So, and then Kat is claiming A47. I think it's is it the calcite? A47. So Kat wanted one of them. We'll find it. So that one's Jennifer's. Alrighty. Next up. Oh, I do have a Mookaite sphere. Ooh, I got to show you the Mookaite sphere because it's pretty. He's pretty nice. He's pretty nice. I'm going to let him go for $59.99. I just got him in a couple weeks ago. So he is a Mookaite Jasper sphere. And what's more prized on Mookaite is that purple color right there. So it's really purpley. And it's got the reds in it and a little bit of the orange and the yellows, but it's mostly purple, dark red. So this guy was $69. I'm going to let him go for $59.99. So, but you can see that really nice purple color to him. But like A53 for that one. Jill, I got you for A52. But yeah, that's a purple Mookaite sphere. Again, $59.99. He was $69, so I'm taking $10 off. All right, I only got one of those guys left. One left available. He's really pretty. Like I said, that nice purple. Oh, so pretty. I didn't see these two. You're gonna have to do these two too. These were hiding. So the next one is gonna be blue calcite. So I got a blue calcite. He was, how much was he? He was $39.99. We're gonna let him go for $29.99. So you can see he's really nice. He's flat piece. So we call this a free form in the trade. And the free form blue calcite, great for clairvoyance. I love calcite because it's big and it's cheap. Most calcites are big and cheap. So I like this one, especially for people that have anxiety, especially at work, because you're feeling like your work overload. This is a great one to have at work. This is also a really good one to have you where you want to sit and chill and just kind of be left alone. This is a good crystal to put in that spot. It really helps you to decipher your dreams after you look them up. It kind of helps with dream recall, but it helps you to be able to decipher what you were seeing in the dream. And then lastly, I love calcites for bones. What's unique about calcites, they all glow. So they all have a kind of a glow to them. See that glow? All calcites glow underneath a black light. So that's how you can always tell it's a calcite. Rubies do it too. That's the difference between a ruby and a garnet. A ruby you can light up like this and it'll refract a color, but a garnet won't. So, but yeah, that is blue calcite underneath that UV light. Is that not cool? So B3 for $29. All right. Next up is going to be another free form. This one's a big free form. He was $99. Like I said, he's big. So B3, Jill, you got it. So this is honey calcite. This honey calcite piece is ginormous. And he is going to be $77.77. He was $99. That's A41. I love honey calcite. You guys will see me doing my lives a lot. In the background, you'll notice these big crystals. It's honey calcite. So this in particular is from Utah. So it is honeycomb calcite. So he's so unique. Honeycomb calcite is only found in Utah. Every time we go to Tucson, we always hook up with these guys because they have the most beautiful honey calcite I've ever seen because it's really mottled with a bunch of white. Like, look at that. Is that not pretty? So, yeah. But look at that. $77.77 for that nice honey calcite freeform. Really, again, this is another good one for people that have depression. I have issues with keeping my solar plexus open. So, because I deal with imposter syndrome. So that's why you see my house with a bunch of yellow in it, because it helps to stabilize that chakra in particular. But your solar plexus is where depression lives. So anybody that kind of has the blues or a little bit of depression, especially in the wintertime, this is a great one to have. Golden Healer is probably 2 or 3, but honeycomb calcite or honey calcite, that's the good stuff. Again, all calcites are really good for tumors, for bones, things like that. This one is a good one for personal power. It helps you to pull into your own personal power. Lastly, this one's good for gallbladders and bladders. So bladders of all kinds. Alrighty. So again, he's 77, 77. He's A41. He was 99. Alrighty. Next up, let's do some amethyst. Look at all these spheres that I have that are like ginormous. Look, I have a lot of spheres. A lot of spheres. They are all amethyst. Amethyst is the #1 crystal for anxiety. #1. All of these, most of them have, you can see, some of them got the nice flash. Some do have rainbows in them. These are all pretty good size. I will have you with a sphere stand with each one. It's that nice rainbow in there. So focus on this, would you? There we go. So you can see that nice rainbow flash. Most of them have a nice rainbow flash in there. Focus. So, but anyway, all rainbow flash. That is amethyst spheres. He is A35. $5.55. I'll let him go. Each one will come with an informational card, and they will come with a sphere stand as well. Again, this one is my #1 psychic crystal. Great for anxiety, great for addictions, especially OCD, things like that. It's really good for people that have addiction issues, people that are trying to detox as well. So cute little amethyst sphere, $5.55. It's a big bowl. I got some more amethyst. Hang on one sec. I got bigger spheres too. So, we have a sphere stand. A little. Oh, here I got one. Haha, I got one. Check this out. Scoot over, Rover. I got this guy because I want to show you this one. Lori, you got A35. Okay, this is the one I want to show you. Check this one out. See the rainbows in this? They're all like that. Now, you could see the clear quartz, but the nice chevron V pattern in that, look at that chevron pattern. I only have 3 of these available. This is A34. These are $29.99. Originally $44. All right, so I'm gonna let them go for $29.99. I only have 3 of these available, and when they're gone, they're gone. So yeah, Jennifer, I'll get you a flashy one for $8.35. So, but all of these are just absolutely gorgeous. They all have a rainbow inclusion to them. And they're all, the grade on it is really pretty high grade. So that's why they're originally $49. It's because of the grade of it. So, because look at that. I mean, it just, they all have that nice rainbow flash. All of them do. So $29.99. I only have 3 available. And when they're gone, they're going to be gone. So, but again, that's amethyst. That's the #1 crystal everybody should have in their arsenal anyway. So, but they're pretty good size. They're about 45, 50 millimeter. So these are bigger size. Cindy, you got one. I'll go ahead and mark you down for one. I only have 2 left then. Oops, stay. Next one is one of my faves. It's going to be, oh, that's got the mica in it. Oh, fabulous. All right, I got to show you this one. So this one is purple fluorite, actually rainbow fluorite. So I'm going to get out my, hang on. So this guy was 99. He's going to let him go for 77. So here's what makes this one a little extra special. Let me see if I can find it. Right there. So you can see how it kind of flashes right there, that flash. That's mica. So it's got mica in it along with rainbow fluorite. So it's half rainbow fluorite, half mica, which makes it really, really unique. Very, very unique. So it has basically 2 crystals in one. Rainbow fluorite is probably the #1 to help you with anything mental. You can't remember something, you want rainbow fluorite. Rainbow fluorite is also really good for kids trying to learn in school. That's a really good one. Helps you to open up your intuition pretty quick. So this is a great one to have in a meditation room or something like that. This one is also really good for empathic protection. Vertigo. This is the #1 crystal for vertigo or dizziness. So #1 crystal for vertigo and dizziness. And then it does help to transmute. Transmute means that it goes from a different state. So it goes from like a liquid to a solid. So transmute means that because energy never gets destroyed, it just transforms. So what this does is transform negative energy or negative thoughts into more positive thoughts. This is a good one for anxiety and stress too. But like I said, it's just really cool, definitely different, very unique because it's got, you can see that purple fluorite, but then on the back side, you can see that mica. So it's really kind of different and unique. So again, he is B4 for $77.77. All righty. Next up is going to be B5. And I only have, looks like 5 or 6 of these. These are going to be $9.99. These are carvings. They were $14.44, but they're little clouds. They're little clouds of purple fluorite. So $9.99. I think I have 1, 2, 3, looks like about 6 of these. So yeah, I got about 6 of those. But that's a purple fluorite cloud. And they sit upright too. So, I mean, you can lay them flat, but you can put them upright too. So again, that's purple fluorite clouds. B5 for $9.99. Little clouds. Little cloud carvings. All righty. Next up is I got lavender fluorite. So lavender fluorite is just a different grade or a different look, I guess. So there's a kind of a greener one. Here's more of a rainbowy one right there. These are little mushrooms. These were $24.44. I'm gonna let them go for $12.22. These little mushrooms. So that's lavender fluorite. So you can tell the difference. It's a little bit lighter than the other ones I was showing you. That's why it's called lavender fluorite. But this is A55, $12.22. I have about 6 of those available. So when those are going to be gone, those will be gone. So again, A55, $12.22 for the rainbow fluorite to help you with dizziness and, yeah, dizziness, vertigo, empath protection. I got you. I got you, Jennifer. Jen wants that one. So, Jennifer wants the big one in the middle. She's got it. All righty. Next up, I have 2 of, well, I'll show this one first because I only have 1 left. He's going to be $9.99. So I only have 1 left. He is red aventurine. This one's an upper. So this is a really good one. He's coffin shaped. He is a cuff bracelet. He was $17.77. I'm going to let him go for $9.99. I only have this last one available. And this one's a really good one for energy. Like, it's kind of like carnelian, really gets you going. It's an energy booster. So this is a great one to have with you throughout the day. Good. Red aventurine is known to help bond siblings together so they don't fight so damn much. Good for soothing kind of quicker tempers. And this really, really opens up creativity. So this is a good one for creativity. Again, I only have 1 available. It is silver coated, sterling silver coated. So again, I only have that one available. When he's gone, he's gone. Okay, next up, I have, put him away. I only have 2 of these. I got one this size. Jennifer, I got you. For the A37, you got it. I have 1 this size and 1, well, boom, this size, which is like extra ginormous, right? So my extra ginormous one, he's going to be $149. Like you can see that. He's $149. I'll move him over here in a second. The other one's going to be $33.33. So these are different. So this thing is huge. Like, and when I say huge, I mean he is big. He's big. He's originally $222. But this is plum blossom agate. You don't see plum blossom agate very, very much, but it literally helps you to blossom. So hence the name. Let me see if I can get him maybe more back here because he is big. I just can't get, there we are. So, but plum blossom agate helps you quite literally to bloom, especially if you're feeling stuck in neutral, you don't quite know what direction to go next. Plum blossom is going to help you to be able to kind of step into your own power, figure out who you are and move forward. This is another one that if you have a hard time making choices or decision, it really helps you to decide to make those decisions. I love it because I think it's so pretty. It's got pink, purple, beige in it. And that kind of a burgundy red almost to it. So, but that's the smaller one. He was $39. Now he's going to be $33. And then the bigger one is 149. He was 222. But you can see that nice color. Isn't that pretty? So I just thought these were always so pretty. And I got two spheres here, a big one and a small one. A56 for the big one. Small one's going to be A57. So, all righty. Plum Blossom Jade. And all forms of jade help you to manifest money. Oh, big guy. All right. You, come here. All right. Cool. Next up, and I'll give you guys stands with these as well. These are originally $79. This is Orca agate. Now, you don't see Orca agate very often. These were $79. They're going to be $49. And Orca agate is known after, it's, you know, obviously named after the animal, but you can see the beautiful pattern. It's gray. It's all gray tones with white and cream. So this is a really, really good one for opening up the crown chakra and stabilizing the root. This has got a druzy inside of it too, but stabilizing the root chakra. This is a great one to have in a meditation room. This is a good one to have next to you to really, again, much like water, it's very, very soothing, especially with anxiety. This one doesn't have as many dots on the back side. He's more gray with bigger dots. And this guy is more white and creamy with more dots. So they're definitely different. This one is 58. This one is the 59. Again, these were 79. I'm going to let them go for 45. Really good for lining the meridian lines and the chakra system together. But again, this is a very cool, calming, soothing type of crystal. So it's a great one to have with you if, in places where there's a lot of energy, where the energy kind of needs to be dispelled a little bit. So again, that's 59 and 58. Alrighty, next up is going to be A33. And I don't think I can even get this guy in here because he's big. So he was $129.99. This is a humongous tower. It's black obsidian, which is very protective, very, very grounding. Excellent to have in any office setting. Anybody who's doing any sort of energy work, such as Reiki, this is an excellent one. All of the symbols are appropriate or correct when it comes to the chakra system and the symbols. But this is a good one to protect you from all forms of negativity. This is my number 2 go-to for protecting you from negativity. Black tourmaline's number 1. This is number 2. So this one is also really good about people that are gossiping about you and you don't want to talk about it or you don't want to hear it. So black obsidian protects you from all forms of like words, gossip, curses, anything verbal that can come out of your mouth. Lastly, I love this one for arthritis in the hips, knees, feet. Anybody that's got feet issue, black obsidian's great. Mahogany obsidian's really good for feet, which is going to be the next one I'm going to show you. Because mahogany obsidian is better for grounding, feet issues, anything along those lines. So the mahogany obsidian is literally looks like mahogany. It's real pretty, very pretty, very grounding, protective. I like this one because it helps to break up old patterns. These are worry stones. So they're like, you just put them in your pocket, you do this. But these are worry stones. You can see that little dent inside of there. Great for getting rid of old negative patterns. But again, it still protects you from negative energy. But these are more, this is more of energy that you put on yourself. Negative thought patterns, the way that you think type of stuff. So, but it's still very, very grounding, very protective, just like black obsidian. So, but mahogany obsidian is really pretty. And I think it's really underutilized a lot in the crystal trade. So again, this is right there, real nice piece. They're all really nice pieces that look like that. So $4.44, these were $9.99. These are A36 mahogany obsidian worry stones. Ugh. All right, good deal. Oh, more red aventurine. Okay, so here's the red aventurine moons. So I got these little moons here, these little crescent moons, A29. This is another one that's an upper. So if you need energy, if you need a boost of energy, this is good. This was the one I was telling you about earlier about sibling rivalry. This one helps to get rid of or figure out where the core issue is with the sibling rivalry stuff. These were $9.99. We're going to let them go for $4.44. This is another one that, again, helps with tempers, but especially tempers with siblings. And then lastly, great for creativity, great for depression. These are good little upper type crystals. So these are the ones you want to grab in the afternoon when you're tired. So Gorman, I got you. And all Gorman that you have to do is just message me your email address, and I will send you an invoice sometime tomorrow when we get everything pulled. And we are not Amazon, so please be patient. We're still working out a few kinks here because we have a brand new shipping department, and the poor girl's still trying to find all of her stuff. So we're all helping her out too because it's kind of spread all over, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I was showing you the honey calcite earlier, but this is yellow calcite. So this is regular old yellow calcite here. Gorman, I got you for A36. So I have 2 pieces here. They're very similar. These are very similar, but I got 2 big chunks. These were $14.44. I'm going to let them go for $5.55. It's yellow calcite. Yellow calcite's awesome for people who have a hard time changing patterns. It's a good one for people that are kind of stuck, that like things a certain way. This helps to kind of break that up a little bit. Benita, I got you for mahogany obsidian, and Jennifer, I got you A31. I'll get you this one, Jennifer. Wow. So, and then Amy got the other A31. Okay. So we got to I'll move on to the next one. Lori, you're just a little short. There might be a few more. Okay. Ooh. So, you know what? I got a few more out on the floor, she said. So Lori and Amy, I think I got you covered. So cool. I just got bit again by something. What the heck is going? Like, I'm getting weirdly bit. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, yeah. Next one, rose quartz. Rose quartz skulls. I can't do that. It's going to break. Okay. I got rose quartz skulls. $5.55, just right in time for Halloween season. Halloween. So A25, $5.55. These were $9.99. Rose quartz is one that everybody should kind of have in the arsenal for self-love. Focus. There we go. So it's got something in his eye socket. So, but these are all little rose quartz mini skulls. Rose quartz is awesome for self-love, really good for those that have nightmares. So if you have some nightmares, these are really good for help preventing nightmares as well. Really good for showing yourself some compassion instead of beating yourself up over everything so damn bad. So it's really good for compassion. Good for if you're trying to find a soulmate, you're trying to attract your love life. Rose quartz is an awesome one for that as well. So, so I got these for $5.55. I do have some rose quartz palm stones I'm going to show you next. These are going to be $5.55. They were $9. And these are rose quartz palm stones. These are the ones you want to put underneath the pillow. So these are ones you want to sleep on. They actually stay in the pillow pretty good. So this is rose quartz palm stones, A26 for the palms. Where's it? You can see them right here. So these are good to have underneath the pillow to prevent nightmares. If you really are very critical on yourself at nighttime, especially if you're trying to go to sleep, this is a great one to help to break that up. So you can start thinking about some different stuff. Outside of that, let's see here, good for jealousy. People that get jealousy within relationships, this is a good one. So, okay, I got them. Next up. Wait, here we go. It's almost like I'm doing these blind, but I'm not. It's like I have to see it through the screen. Oh, yeah. This one's not going to last long. Lori, I got you for A26. Cindy, I got you for 2 for A26. Okay, this one won't last long. So just because I know it won't, because I'm going to do something that you guys are going to go, huh? So this one is a white calcite. Now, big old chunk. It's got a little pink tinge to it. Doesn't look like much until you get it on the black light. Look at that sucker. It like glows.
I'm going to turn this off.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Do you see what I mean? They glow. So I only have one. He's A63, $9.99. Like I said, it looks like that, but you put him underneath the black light, that thing glows. All right. So yeah, I didn't think so. Chris, you got it. I didn't think that was going to take too long, but the minute I did that, Jennifer, if I can find another one, you've got it, but I think that might be the only one. So next up, I only have 2 of these. $9.99. Big old rocks. I got two. Move him over. One, they're kind of pinkish brownish. Yeah, pinkish brownish. This is leopard skin jasper or leopard jasper. Leopard jasper is really, really good for protection, but I like leopard jasper because I always think of the leopard and it kind of, you not necessarily blend in, but what it does is it gives you the courage to do the crap that you don't want to do, the tasks or the chores that have to get done that you don't want to freaking do, and you've been putting it off. This one helps you to get the damn chores done with momentum, but yet not focus on it so you feel like crap. These were $14.44. I'm going to let him go for $9.99 because it really helps with stamina, endurance. It's one of those like motivational ones to get things done. And then lastly, this is another good one for autoimmune issues or people that have inflammatory type problems. So again, A24, and I only have two of these big rocks. Big. Oh yeah. So I got more amethyst, but I'm just gonna keep them in here because they're just easier to keep them wrapped up when I ship them. But these are Druzy amethyst. These are $5.55. I got a whole flat. They're all about this size. So they're pretty good size. They're originally $14.44. I'm going to let them go for $5.55. This is the amethyst rough raw Druzy. So these are called Druzys. A61 if you want any of those. A61 for the amethyst Druzy. The little darker pieces in there is concoxenite, so you get a little bonus, a little extra, little something. So again, I have a good flat of those, so I got quite a few pieces. So it's A61, $5.55 for the amethyst flat. Druzy. Oh yeah. Chrysanthemums. These are one of my faves. I just because I'm a nature nut and this comes natural. Look at these. These are palm stones that have flower patterns on them. This is a fossil. So this is considered, they're called chrysanthemums. Chrysanthemums. A3 is this one. A3. And I'll show you the palms. These are the palm or pillow stones that we have. So with the chrysanthemum. And again, those are $14.44. Chrysanthemums are known for, they're also known as a flower stone. We hear that a lot too. This is a good one when you're feeling lost, when you're feeling stuck in neutral. The reason why I picked a lot of these crystals out the way that I did is to match the energy of what's going on right now. A lot of people are feeling stuck. They're feeling rather naked, raw, and exposed. They don't quite know the direction, but they know at this point who they want around them and who they don't want around them. So most of the crystals that I picked out are going to help with this, right? With the energy of this week, what's going on. Chrysanthemum is really good for like skin disorders, stuff with skin, especially skin stuff. I have probably, a good dozen of those, maybe a few more. So I got plenty of those. And Cindy, I got you down. You said the third one, so you want that one. You got it. Cindy wants that one. So Cindy Handquist wants that one. She's got it. But yeah, I've got a good dozen of these. They're all really nice patterned out like that. So they have that nice star on them. And then I do have a sphere, which I rarely find spheres. And the one sphere that I found was a big kahuna. But you can see what looks like the chrysanthemum pattern on here too. So yeah, Chris, I can get you one with a bigger pattern. So I think, here, do you want to get a bigger one? One with like a bigger pattern to it. So, Chris, is this too big? I got this one. Chris, if you want that one. So, I got a big pattern. Oh, that's a good one. I have this one. I have that one, Chris, or I have this one. A or B? There's B. So we're down to these two. Okay, I do have, like I said, one sphere. This sphere was, I think, 99 or 129. Oh, he was 111. So I'm going to let him go for 77, but he's mostly black with cream. I got you, Chris, for the B. But you can see how beautiful this is. I mean, it's so pretty. All the little flower patterns, that is natural. Those are fossils. So, but that is the chrysanthemum sphere. Again, he's a pretty big size guy. I'll let you have the sphere stand, and I'll get you a card as well. So, but I only have that one. And like I said, he's big, like he's big sphere. Like he's big sphere. He's heavy. But again, those are really good for the crown and the root chakra and kind of putting those together so you can make logical but yet intuitive decisions. That's why I like chrysanthemum. All righty. He's so big. Next one. All right. I know Jess so well. I already know what she was thinking. So A2 1444 chocolate, aka Coke calcite. So they're usually this nice chocolate color. No, they don't taste like chocolate, but they look like chocolate. So here's another one here. Real nice one to that one. And then I got another one. Let me get you a really good. Oh, he's a good one. So here, stop it. Quit it. Wait. Go back up here. Now you stay, A2. All right. So here's my third one right here. But chocolate or Coke calcite is what it's called. So this one is another one, much like rainbow fluorite, really helps you to remember stuff. It's a good memory crystal, helps you to remember things. It's also a good one. It's a good one for you to be able to mentally take a step back, look at the big picture when it comes to your relationships and go, okay, should I have this person around me because they're happy, positive, and they truly care about me? Or are they negative, pissy, and using me? So this makes it almost point blank clear for you to figure out if they're on your side or if they're not. Lastly, of course, calcites are good for bones. I mentioned that before, but this one's a really good one for being able to balance out those negative emotions of betrayal. And when people do you dirty, it helps you to forgive. So I love chocolate calcite. It's just a really pretty type of crystal too. So Amy, I got you for A2. Yeah, there we go. And I have probably, I mean, these guys were $29.99. I have a good dozen of those as well. So, all righty. Ooh, I got these two, these beautiful hearts. I will get you a heart stand to come with these. These are originally $49.99. I have 4 different kinds. So I'm going to show you A first. Here's A. And again, this is carnelian. Great for sacral issues, love life issues, great for creativity, really good for taking bold action forward, really good for energy levels, life force energy. Like this is a good one for manifestation. Like I love carnelian. It's great for the sacral, really good PMS stuff, all that stuff. So here's A. There is this one here. I'll show you the back side. That's A. I'll show you B. I like B. So here's the back side of B. And you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. They're from Madagascar. But here's the front side. It's got more of a quartz pattern to him. Really unique. So that's the B one. Really unique quartz pattern. All right, here is C. C. He's really modeled, real pretty. And again, Madagascar carnelian. There is C, backside. All right, and then I will show you D. D is real, he's darker colored. He's that nice carnelian that you can see the veining right there. So, and then I'll flip him over. He's got a druzy right there on the inside. So that is D. That is D. So if you want to see an A, B, C, or D, again, just let me know. But those are my carnelian hearts. I only have 4, and they are huge. And like I said, I'll get you one of these heart stands to come with it too. All right. So next up, do you want to? I was like, you want a sticker?
I'll leave them out.
There you go. We'll know because we know. All right. I only have whatever's left in the jar, so I think it looks like 6. I only have 6 of these left. I'm gonna let them go for $4.44. They were originally $9.99. So this is selenite. Selenite charges all other crystals you set next to it. This is the Ohm symbol, Ohm. So selenite hearts, I think I have, like I said, I only have like 5, 6 of these left. But that's the ohm symbol right there with the selenite. And all selenite has that nice flash. And all you have to do is set another crystal next to it and it charges it. You do not need to cleanse selenite. You don't need to cleanse or charge it. It does it automatically. So I only have these little hearts left available. And like I said, when they're gone, they're gone. But I do also have a selenite wand as well. So these are A30. Chris, I got you down for A30. I got Chris down for one. So like I said, I have 3 or 4 left of those. But I do have some selenite wands as well. I'm going to let these go for $333. So these are the selenite wands here. Jill, I got you down for an A30 as well. But this one is A32. This is a wand. Now, wands you can hold because it directs energy right out of your hand, and all that energy directs to a point. I have 2 of these at home, and I'm telling you, they're awesome for getting knots out of your back. They really work. You don't need a partner to do it. You just stick it right on that knot and hold it until it releases. Love. So I actually have 2 of these because they're multifaceted, because I can use it, but then this is the one I always put my rings on. So I put my rings on next to it. I have a tower too that I put my bracelets on, so they always stay charged and cleansed. So again, I got plenty of these. These are the selenite wands. Like I said, and these are going to be $3.33. I love it for getting the knots out of my back. This is one that I use a lot of, and normally they're $9.99, but we got quite a few. So good for the knots and even your feet too. And it looks like I got Tara and Cindy and Chris and Jill and Mary and Bonita and Jennifer and Heather are all getting those. So no problem. No problem. Okay, next up, Amy, I got you down for 2. Next up is Iolite. Chris, I got you down too. Iolite is great for the eyes. Iolite starts with an I, so it makes it, that's easy to kind of remember. But here's the Iolite hearts that I have. Sometimes they have a little flat. Let's see, it's kind of hard because they're darker, but they're really beautiful blue. You can see that flash right there. They all have that little bit of flash to them. This is Iolite, awesome for eye issues. That's what it's for, is eyeballs. These are normally $12.22. Iolite is not a common crystal. It's a little hard to find, but this is my #1 for eyes. This is probably my top 5 crystals for clairvoyance. So if you want to see spirit, this is the crystal, because again, it's Iolite. It specifically works on the third eye and the eye itself. It's also really good for people that have like chronic disorganization or procrastination. This is a good one to kind of get your shit in order, literally. Good one for dilemmas or family drama, because it kind of calms it down a little bit. Chris, I got you down for one. And then it's great. This is another one. Iolite is good for codependency. This one helps to break codependency issues. And like I said, great for the eyes, really good for kids that don't like to travel. Iolite's a good one for kiddos who hate to travel or just feel very uncomfortable with traveling. And then lastly, it does help with financial responsibility. So it helps you to become a little bit more financially responsible. But I got a good 25 of those. So Chris, Cindy, Lisa, Gorman, and Amanda, I've got you down. Monica, I got you down too for one. So, and just make sure you guys message me on Facebook at Awakenings of Omaha. Make sure you just message me there, so that way I can just send you an invoice then sometime later tomorrow. Amy, I got you down for one too. I do have an Iolite sphere. So I only have one. He was $88 and I'm gonna let him go for $77. So Jill, I got you for A14. And again, I only have one sphere. This is my one, like I said, good for codependency, good for eyeballs. Disorganization, if you need a little motivation with the disorganization. So he's real nice blue and white mottled color. Real pretty. That is an Iolite sphere. Iolite sphere. So, and he's A1277. 77. Ooh. Now what's really cool is I have one that has a mix of sunstone and Iolite. So this is a freeform, sunstone and Iolite. Sunstone is the happiest crystal that I can have. That's my happy crystal. Sunstone's always happy. My number one crystal for depression is going to be Sunstone. Number 2, Golden Healer. So this is a great one for those that have depression issues. It's not common for iolite and sunstone to be together. It's not really that common. The white that you see is clear quartz, which only amplifies the other. So there are 3 crystals in one on this one. He originally was $149. We're going to let him go for $99. Again, this is a free form. He's kind of a different shape, but it's almost like one side's iolite and the middle to this side is sunstone. But it's kind of a mix or combination of all 3 of those. I like this one, especially for people that have depression issues that don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to talk about their feelings, or they bottle things up a lot. So if you do get this one, you will get the 3 cards that go with that as well. So it's an awesome combo. I do have a little sunstone sphere that I'll show you up next. So, and I'm going to let the sunstone sphere go for $33.33. And again, this is sunstone, my happy crystal, the happiest crystal I have. So this is a sunstone sphere right here. Good, strong antidepressant, clears the digestive issues as well, which anybody who's depressed has digestive issues. They go hand in hand. But you can see the little bits of blue in there is blue apatite. It's not iolite, it's blue apatite. So, and blue apatite helps to curb your appetite. So this helps you with the metabolism of food, but then it'll help you because blue apatite helps you to curb your appetite. So this helps with the metabolism, and it also helps with the appetite stuff. So this is a good diet one, I guess. The diet crystal. Good for self-worth, good for gaining confidence, great for leadership qualities. And again, it's an upper. It's definitely going to give you some energy because it's sunstone. All righty. Okay. Next up, ooh, I got this beautiful. I was hoping that she was going to grab this, and she did. A23, $79.99. He is originally $99, but I got to show you. Because the minute you guys see this, you're going to be like, claim. Look at that rainbow. Look at that. This is clear quartz. This is a beautiful piece of clear quartz with a huge rainbow inclusion. That is A23. Look at that. So is that not a beautiful piece? So I'll show you the whole thing around. You can see the rainbows on the back side of it. But that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So again, he was $99. I'm going to let him go for $77, but I had to show you the rainbow inclusions on this thing. It's just crazy. When the light hits it, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Eduardo, I do only have 1 labradorite on this sale, and it's a labradorite butterfly. So I can show you that super quick. Ooh. Here's the labradorite butterfly. If you're interested, he was $9.99. I only have 1 labradorite. He's a labradorite butterfly. So, well, thank you. I do have some more clear quartz. Remember, clear quartz amplifies all other crystals you put next to it. I also have these cute keys. I have little keys. $4.44 for the keys. So, clear quartz keys. Little cute carvings. So I've got those. Those are going to go for $4.44. Again, this is like the multi-purpose crystal that, again, everybody should have in their arsenal because it does, again, amplify all other crystals that you put next to it. Good for opening up the meridian lines and the chakra system to be able to flush things out. So, again, clear quartz keys, A22, $4.44. And then I have an angel as well. And this angel is going to be $33.33. For the clear quartz angel. Chris, I got you for the A22. But I have the clear quartz angel. He's going to be $33. I think originally he was like $39. So he's real nice. Beautiful clear quartz there. Claim A22. Jennifer, you got it. So, and that's the angel there. And he's going to be B7 if you want the clear quartz angel. Kind of have to hold him, otherwise he disappears. He's too clear. This is a good gift to give to somebody in a hospital because sometimes you can't take in flowers. So, ooh, next up, Ruby Zoe. Ruby Zoe. Ruby Zoe is for mood swings. Ruby Zozo is for mood swings. I'm gonna let this go for 11.11. He was $29.99. I only have one left, and when he's gone, he's gone. Ruby Zozite is what it's called. You can see the ruby in there, and as a matter of fact, I got the black light. Let's see if he's gonna glow. Let's just see if that ruby is gonna glow. I bet he will. Yeah, go ahead. Got a little bit of ruby up top. You can kind of see it up top. Hard to see with the. It's polished too well. So, but he does glow. It's Ruby Zozite. So there's a little bit of ruby up in here. So I only have one of him, A9, and it looks like Cindy got him. Cindy got him. And Cindy, if you don't claim it, Amy will claim it then. I also have this thing, and he is beautiful, Mr. Ganesh. He is a Ruby Zozite Ganesh. Now, Ruby Zozite also is really, really good. Like I said, not only with mood swings, abuse, and trauma. People that have that issue, it really helps to slowly unpack it. But like I said, also really good for the grieving process. Let me get a really good light on him so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You can see him and how he glows. So that is, yeah, try the black light. Does he glow? There's little bits of ruby in there. You can see that glow. So, yep. And he's carved all the way around. So you could see the ruby that's flecking right there. But yeah, that's Ruby Zozite. Go ahead. Wow, there he is. So yeah, really, really nice carving. But he is Ganesh. So beautiful, beautiful carving. That's A10. I'm going to let him go for $79.99. He's originally $100. So that's a beautiful carving of Ganesh. All right. Wow. All righty. Next up, we'll do a little aquamarine. These are a deal for $29.99, but we've had them, and it might be time to start getting rid of them. Originally $49, aquamarine spheres. I'll give you the sphere stand to come with them. Aquamarine is really good for those people that, again, miscommunicate or feel like they're misheard within relationships. Really good for soothing and calming negative emotions. This is a very calming crystal. Great to have when traveling. It's my top 4. He's number 4 in that. But good for helping you to come up with solutions. But this one is a really good within relationships to communicate effectively, or within friendships. If you're having a hard time getting through to somebody, Aquamarine is going to help you out with that. But again, these are all really cute little spheres that come with that. I'll give you a sphere stand and an informational card to come with them. So that is Aquamarine A18 for $29.99. Whoa. And I have some more Aquamarine. I got these. I got 3 of these, A19. I'll let them go for $9.99. They are the, so there we go. I got cuffs. These are rough pieces. Rough pieces of Aquamarine. 2, and that one is 3. So I got 1, 2, and 3. A, B, and C. 1, 2, and 3. Here's 1 again. So 1, 2, 3. So, but again, only $9.99. There you go. Hopefully. No, can't really see. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. There we are. So those are my, they're sterling silver coated. They are wire wrapped cuff Aquamarine bracelets. So there is my B. I will take care of my C and my A. All righty. Next up is, I'm going to let these go for $4.44, which is these little mini towers of green aventurine. Little mini towers. So green aventurine is a great one for people for grieving. It's a really it's a good heart stabilizer, especially with kids. Monica, I got you for the C. Teresa, I got you for the B, number 2. So the B one, I can tell you which one. So this is B. That is C. Yeah, you're right. So, but I got these mini towers. These, I love these for my empaths because It helps you to control your empathy so your heart doesn't bleed for everybody that you meet. It helps you to be able to look at things a little bit better, a little bit more discreet. So, Cindy, I got you that one. Cindy wants that one. Cindy Handquist. But here, let me kind of line these guys up if there is a particular one that you want. I'm going to do one more. There you go. So let me know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, whichever one. But those are the little mini towers that I was talking about. These are good ones for breaking shitty patterns that you have. Really good for my empaths so you don't over empathize with people. Again, really good for kids that might be grieving or like have a parent that might be going through a divorce. It just helps to protect their heart. You know, I really like these for kids with grief. That's what I really like this for. Lastly, it does have the ability to block EMF or 5G energy. Shungite is number 1. Orgonite is number 2. But number 3, believe it or not, is green aventurine in my book. So to help you from, so this would be a good little tower to have between you and your cell phone. It's going to protect you from that cell phone electromagnetic smog stuff. So I do have, outside of these, I do have some little, hang on, I'll put these out here in case somebody else claims in just a minute. But I do have some other, one more thing I want to show you here that is green aventurine, and that is going to be kitties. So this is the reason why we have these is for little, especially little girls, because they kind of gravitate towards this, again, for grieving purposes. Monica, I got you for A20D. So A, B, C, D. Yep. So I have they don't have a cat face, but they're a cat face cutout. So I have these little cutouts for little kids too, $5.55. A1. This is a great gift to give a little girl who might be, her heart's a little broken. And this also goes for preteen. Teenagers, I got something better. But for preteen and a little bit younger, for little girls that hearts are broken, this is an excellent, excellent one to give them. So these little cat faces. So these are $5.55. They were $9.99. All righty.
One was hiding.
Oh, yeah, it was hiding. I forgot about this one. I only have 2 of these. Chris, I got you for A21. And Cindy, I got you for A21. I only have 2 of these, A and B. So I'll show them quick here because I think they'll probably go fast because they're really cute. This is amethyst, but it's chevron amethyst. And the reason why we call it chevron amethyst is because of that chevron pattern, the V pattern. So, but these are little roses. I only have 2, A and B. So, but these are little chevron roses, chevron amethyst roses. So this is another little great gift to give somebody, kiddo or otherwise, or grandma, something like that. But I got A and I got, well, that's A and B. So if you're interested, let me know. These were $19.99. I'm going to let them go for $11.11. That is A62. A62. Okay, Jennifer, I got you for B. So if anybody wants A, let me know. But I got this one left. And looks like Monica got it. And Chris, if you'll be a third up if somebody doesn't claim it. So next up, I got 3 different kinds of black labradorite. So the first one is going to be a worry stone, but it's a heart. The heart worry stone, black lab. All labradorite flashes. So this is black labradorite, which is great for you to stay focused on the goal. A14, I got you, April. So this one right here. These are worry stone hearts. I got them for $4.44. I have quite a few of these worry stone hearts here. But this one is great for keeping you focused on achieving goals. You have your goals set, but you kind of have the tendency to peter out. That's when you want to put in some larvicite in there or black labradorite. Really good for psychic abilities. All labradorite is awesome for psychic abilities, but this one in particular is really, really good for goal setting, spiritual type goals and being able to achieve those. Melissa, I got you down for A5 times 2. Monica, I got you for an A5 as well. So like I said, these are the little, and you can see they got, I like the flash, but you can't see there's a little bit of flash, blue flash right there. So all labradorite flashes, but all labradorite is awesome for psychic abilities 101, all of them. So I got the worry stones. I have 2 other black labradorite items I'll show you as well. So I got this one, A5. Wow. Good Lord. Wrecking everything. Don't mind me. Just like Bigfoot walking around. Okay. I have moons, crescent moons, $4.44. Crescent moons. Oh, that nice high flash. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. You can see that kind of, that blue flash. All labradorite flashes. So those are the crescent moons for the black labradorite. A6, $4.44 for the moons. And then also I have for $8.88, I have frogs. I have a good dozen of frogs. See, they're cute. Little frogs. A7 for the labradorite carving frogs. Again, good for grounding, helps to retain what you're learning. But again, all labradorite is awesome for psychic abilities, opening up the third eye and stabilizing it, but also the throat and the other stuff too. And then lastly, labradorite does help to kind of detox the body a little bit. So again, that's A7, $8.88. Chris, I got you for an A6. Okay. Me and my fat fingers. Stay. Okay. I'm not tall enough. I don't want it. Next up, ocean jasper. Love the ocean jasper. I'm going to pick out some nice pieces so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's one. Ocean jasper is literally mined in the ocean. So you think ocean relaxation, these puppies are it. So A27, $14.44. These were $29.99. Oh, I got a really good purpley one in here. I got a good purple one for that one. Number 2. What else I got? I got this big fat honker. There's number 3. He's more round. He's more long and fat. And then I got a really bubbled one here, number 4. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. $14.44. These were $29.99. Again, this is a good one. I like ocean jasper for people that are trying to learn how to meditate and they get frustrated. So ocean jasper is an awesome one for people who can't seem to meditate or at least struggle with it. It's also a really good one that it helps to deal with stress, but it's not anxiety. It's overload or stress or like overstimulation. It's more that. Great for retaining what you're learning about spiritual stuff. So it's not so over your head. So that way you can kind of use it in your daily life. Great for healers not to over empathize. Again, this is my empath stone because anything ocean, like Larimar or ocean jasper, anything along those lines is very calming, very soothing type of crystal. Lastly, this one helps to drain the lymph nodes in the body. So, but again, that is ocean jasper. I picked out the best ones in the bunch there. Okay, that's it. You're just going to go over here now because I keep hitting him. He doesn't want to stand up. Oh, there he is. That's why. There we go. Okay, so I got A. I'll show you A again. There's A. A. There is B. Purpley. Purple. And there is C. He has all the colors. And then there is D. Spots. Spots, spots. Next up is dendritic agate. So this one is patience, 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 lots of patience. Dendritic is known for patience. So I love the dendritic agate because it's almost like a movie scene. And these are like little pieces of algae that died, if you want to think about it that way. But they're like fossilized pieces of algae. Real cool looking. Real cool. So these are $4.44. They were $9.99. I like these, number 1, for patients. They're a good patience one. This is a good one for moms that deal with postpartum depression. So it's better for postpartum depression, not necessarily regular depression. And this one is really good for those that might be in AA, 12-step programs, therapy, things like that. It helps you to kind of stay the course. Lastly, it really it helps with maturity. If you have immature people, this is a really good one for maturity. So that's A17. Monica, I have you down for one. Again, $4.44 for the dendritic hearts. I said they look like little cool little scenes. Yeet and yeet. Okay. Ooh. Desert. I got Desert Rose. And I'm just going to show you the Desert Rose by putting them right there. Now, Desert Rose is the same thing. I'm going to let these go for $2.22. They're normally $7. Desert Rose is the same as selenite. It charges other crystals just like selenite does. Alrighty. So these are clusters. These aren't single ones. These are considered clusters. These are good ones for, again, these are cheap because they're large. Great to have in a meditation room. Good for insomnia. This is a good one to have next to you in bed if you're tired or you can't sleep. So these are Desert Rose. They will charge other crystals if you put next to it. They are a little bit brittle, but they're tougher than you think. But these are all considered clusters. These are all cluster pieces here. So, but they're a type of gypsum, just like selenite, in the same family. So they will charge other crystals, but I don't think people know about desert roses so much. But I mean, I love desert rose and calcite because you and geodes, because you can get big freaking pieces for cheap. Big pieces for cheap. Yeah, Jennifer, I'll get you a large piece there. Monica, you got one too. I'll make sure you guys get some good ones because I always pick these out. So between Jess and I, we always pick out the best ones first. So we always do. It's just we're like that. Yeah, this one's awkward. There we go. Next up, Dalmatian Jasper. I've just got a few more left here, but these are Dalmatian Jasper worry stones. This is my animal communicator stone. For people that want to communicate with animals, for people that love animals, this is my animal crystal. It's funny, kids that usually pick these out, if I ask them what they want to do, I'll usually ask their mom, let me guess, that one wants to be a vet. And they're like, how do you know that? I'm like, because they always pick that one. If you can't stand selenite, do you think you can use this? Yes, Amber, it's a good alternative. If you don't like selenite, which there are some people that don't like selenite, the alternative to that would be the Desert Rose. But if you're looking for the properties for the insomnia, I like howlite too. So howlite's a really good one for the insomnia factor. That's my number 2. So yeah, Chris, I can get you that one with a large ridge too. Yep, I got 2 of them like that. One is kind of halfway in the bowl. I know exactly which one. So I'll get you guys 2 nice ones there. But this is, these are worry stones. This is Dalmatian Jasper. It's also known as the anti-smoking stone. So adults that are attracted to this are usually animal lovers that usually smoke or vape. It's kind of funny. But Dalmatian Jasper paired up with gray Botswana agate or pink Botswana agate is the anti-smoking combo right there. It's a great combo to have. So again, this is A16 for the Dalmatian Jasper, Dalmatian Jasper desert. Yeah, exactly. And I do have only 4 of these left. These rollers. So I still use these. I have my jade one at home. This one just happens to be Dalmatian Jasper. They were $19.99. I'm gonna let them go for $9.99. I have 4 of them. This is for the eyes. This is for the cheeks. I use the eye one, especially in the morning when I wake up. Some people put them in the fridge. I don't because it's too cold. I don't like that. But in the morning, after I have the AC on, I'll put that underneath my eyes. It really helps with the puffiness. I mean, it knocks it out in a matter of 10 minutes. So if not, it usually takes me a good 2 hours to get rid of the puffiness. See, the girls know that. But the older you get, just you hold water, damn it. So, but anyway, it really helps underneath the eyes. So I will not be getting any more of these in because honestly, the market's pretty flooded right now. So when these are gone, these will be gone. Well, geez, you're just going to give up the ghost, aren't you? He's like, I'm done. I'm like, geez. All right, last but not least, is the one I wanted to show you. These are $29.99. A60. These are kind of, I won't call them rare birds, but you don't get Colombian Lumerian seeds in very often, or quartz. So check these out. First of all, these are very powerful. If you want to think about regular clear quartz and you want to add a little bit of, sprinkle of crack cocaine, this is it. So each one of these has ridges all the way on every side. See all those ridges? That's what makes it a Lumerian, is the ridges that you're seeing. So it is said that these are considered record keepers, meaning that if you have the point in your left hand is receiving, put the point facing you. And if you have another point facing out and you're holding it like this while you meditate, that is said, that's how you're able to gain ancient Lumerian information. So, but even if you just have one in the left hand, hold it pointing towards you, because left is the receiving and the energy goes this way in the left hand. So the other thing you could use is use these for crystal grids. These I'll be real with you. I put those underneath my pillow and I've had some freaking ass, wicked, cool ass dreams. Like, I don't know if I was in freaking fairyland or whatever, but hell, it was just weird dreams, but they were great. Like, not scary at all. They were great. But that's Lumerian seed quartz. So they all have those lines. But why I like these in particular, the Colombian Lumerians are really super clear. This one has 8 sides to it. It's an 8-sided one, which means that this one's excellent for grounding. So most guys will probably go for that one. But anyway, really different, very, very unique. But again, some of these do have etching. You'll see that little bit of etching right there. And it said that if you don't want to hold it in your left hand, hold it with your pointer finger on your left, and you stick it on that etching. And that's kind of like hieroglyphs, if you want to think about it that way. So, but again, this is Colombian Lumerian quartz. Very, very high vibey. I think most Lumerian, this is just my guess, most of this higher vibed quartz like this is in watches. So, but quartz is really common, but the Lumerian seeds are the ones that have the lines going all the way around, and that's why it's considered a master crystal. So, okay, Mr. Light, I'm done with you. So, I think that's it. Is that it, Jess?
Yep.
Did we get it? Sweet. So, here, you don't need to see up my nose. It's not a good look. But I want to thank everybody for watching. I will tell you that I'm having another deep dive discussion. I just went ahead and posted that. That will be on September 9th, 9/9. It's a Monday night. So I know the last one was from 7 to 10. And I thought I would be like, I'd have to come up with some stuff to talk about. No, it didn't take long at all. So if you're interested, the deep dive discussion is the one where we talk about conspiracy theories, things that I can't talk about online here because, well, I'll get blackballed. So if you're interested, it's on Eventbrite right now, but I do have it posted on my Facebook account as well. So go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, the next live sale that I'm going to be having will be the third Monday in September. And I have a bunch of new products coming in for that. I have a lot of spheres. I have purple labradorite coming in. I've got a really nice bigger carnelian sphere coming in. I got some rose quartz spheres that are very large that have stars. So the stars are when you shine a flashlight in them, they have that star pattern. And then I have some fire quartz that also has a star pattern to it too. So I have some really unique stuff coming in, but that's here in about 3 weeks. So I'll have you pay attention to that one. Otherwise, I just want to thank everybody for watching. Like I said, Mercury is finally heading direct, and that's going to happen Thursday. So we're almost there, guys. Hang in there. We're almost there. No to the X's. Try not to sign any contracts. Don't cut your hair freaky deaky. Just wait to get bangs Friday, okay? So after that, though, guys, have a wonderful week ahead.